Looking big.
I should have just kept the fucking tap off, to be honest. Thinking with it.
That's it. That's it. Looking in good shape, obviously ahead of your fight in Newcastle. You've not got an opponent yet, have you?
Nah, no one yet. No.
Any names being bounded around, or?
Not quite yet. Nah, we obviously wanted it to be the Burlinson fight, but he's had a hard fight against Sheehan, so he can't. I don't know what's going on with him. I know he's maybe injured or something like that. But
Yeah.
hoping he's ready by the end of the year or something, so I can get that shot.
We spoke at the start of the year when I came up to the gym, and obviously you had your thoughts on that fight, and the right man won, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Fair dues, fair dues.
It was, I wasn't sure, honestly. To be fair, at the start, I was probably leaning more towards Sheehan, but like I would never have been like surprised. I wasn't surprised that fucking Justin won. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
but no, it was a great fight. I actually thought Sheehan was winning up until he didn't. So it was a very, very hard fought fight, obviously off of both guys, so they'll both be pretty injured. I know Sheehan's injured, he's hurt his arm or something like that, but what's his name? Justin's, there's no way he can come out of a fight like that just unscathed, so
Yeah.
hoping he's ready after I get rid of the next guy.
Come on. So is that what it is? Next fight, then that's how.
That's
in my
all
opinion,
I'm thinking of right now. Yeah, I'm not even thinking really about Justin at the moment. It's this guy next. That's the person that my life revolves around for the next 11 weeks. Today, actually. So, training camp starts Monday. I've been training constantly in the gym. Still, just not at the peak kind of like intensity. Just because I don't want to peak too early. I don't want to like ruin my body or anything like that. So we're in probably the best place I've ever been in to actually start a camp and get in as good a shape as I possibly can be. I'm healthy, I feel great, I'm rested. Can't wait to hit the ground running on Monday, to be honest.
Come on, brother, come on, love that. And obviously there's got to be a lot of noise, even coming from media, people like myself, a lot of noise, a lot of pressure on you, because we see the level that you can achieve, and obviously we see that trajectory. How would you say so calm, composed, and blocking out really all the noise, both positive and negative, leading into fights like you've got?
It's a strange one, because, see, to be perfectly honest, I actually don't even feel the pressure. And I don't want to sound cliche, I don't feel the pressure up until people are like, how do you deal with the pressure? So, like, but at the end of the day, sometimes I feel pressure, sometimes I feel don't. I'm just a man, so at the end of the day, it's one of the things, whether you feel it or not, I've got a goal, and if I want to get past that, it's just another obstacle I need to get through, and I can't. It's no greater than I am, so I just need to beat it. I showed that, obviously, being the first person to actually. I think I was the first Scottish fighter to ever win a headlining spot on Cage Warriors.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was a lot going into that fight that a lot of people never even seen and stuff like that. So I don't think the pressure could get any more intense, to be honest. And it wasn't something that I felt up until they kept asking me the question. But then again, as soon as, like, by the time my music comes on and I step into the cage, none of that stuff exists.
Yeah.
It's all fake. It doesn't exist. The viewers, like, do I feel the viewers? Like, how many viewers there are? Do I know how many viewers there are? No. Do I know how many people are in the stands? No. Do I know all these things? No. Do I know that there's a man in front of me that I need to try and get rid of? Yes. That's all I can. I just control the controllables.
Wow. Come on. No, love that. And it seems recently, obviously, Dana White talked about the Contender Series and how potentially there's going to be more opportunities for more fights and more people to be on the Contender Series to go to the UFC. Is that something that you've thought about, and is that the route that you think you'll take, or is it just going to be hopefully straight to the UFC?
Hopefully I get straight through. That's ideal. Nice. Nobody wants to not get straight through. That's the dream, innit?
Yeah.
So all I can do, going back to controlling the controllables, is get rid of all these people, put in little cool sound bites on the camera and stuff like that, gain enough momentum, gain enough attention, so that Uncle Dana fucking turns around and he's like, I like that kid, get him into the fucking octagon. Oh. So that's all I can do. Yeah. And the dream would be get straight in. If a short notice fight arises, which we all know could very well possibly happen, I'm never at the gym, so I'll be ready.
Come on, come on. And the last one from me, just spoke to your brother there, Stephen, and he talked about ideally it'd be a dream for him to be on the same card as you, you know,
sick.
on the undercard and you there. I said that would be great, but I said I hope that doesn't happen because by the time that happens, I hope you've obviously leveled up and you're in the next promotion. That's the only reason why.
Of course, I get that.
But obviously, what's your opinion on that? If
I would
happens?
love that to happen. It's very rare that you see things like that happen. It's very rare you see two people as special as us on a card together, never mind when they're two siblings.
Yeah.
It's a testament to our environment. You've seen it today with fucking Ryan Campbell, do you know what I mean? That's 2 performances in a row he's just put on against 2 of the top gyms in Britain, and he's absolutely demolished them. Obviously the fight before this one he kind of got robbed a little bit of that last feeling, but we all know who won, do you know what I mean? So going back to your original point, I would love that if me and Stephen could get in the same show. I think that would be really, really cool. Ideally, what I ask God for is I'll ask, can me and Steve get rid of this man next in Newcastle, Glasgow card in December, and then a man called Justin Burlinson's ready for December, and then me and Justin Burlinson can go settle it in December in Glasgow, and then have my little brother Stephen in the undercard. That'd be sick. That's a dream come true, that.
Come on, hey, I'll be praying for that as well, brother, man. Definitely. And the last question, sorry. Out of you and your brother, who's the most gifted? Gifted. Who's the most gifted?
We're
and who's
both
the most
different people, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're both different people. You could not put it down just to one thing. Like, we're both different people, bro. I couldn't even answer a question like that.
No worries, scratch that. John, appreciate your time, brother. Look forward to seeing you, obviously, in Newcastle, and let the reign of the Clancy continue.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Nice one.